Hey guys, this is Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal and lawofattractionblueprint.com. Now, if you're not familiar with my face or my videos or even my name, my channel is basically based around the law of attraction, manifestation, life tips, positivity, helping people get exactly what they want out of life using manifestation. Now, you clicked on this video because in one way or another, you are trying to manifest something. If you're trying to manifest something, give this video a thumbs up so I know which direction to take in the future. If you're not familiar with the law of attraction, manifestation is the act of using your thoughts, your emotions, your energy to attract things into your life. It could be anything you desire. This can be money. This can be love. It could be house. It could be anything materialistic. It can be a new job. It could be vacation. It's just a new pet. It can be anything that your heart desires. But the disclaimer with the law of attraction, a lot of people make it seem like, oh, it's so easy. It's like almost like Houdini or magic or something like that. And it's not. Simply because what you manifest has a lot to do with your belief system. It has a lot to do with your energy and your emotions behind what you're trying to manifest. So if you're having trouble, you may want to look into reprogramming your mind. Our belief system pretty much came from our environment, our parents, their belief system and stuff like that. What we see on TV, what we choose to read, what we choose not to read and stuff like that. A video about that is coming very soon. That's why I highly suggest that you subscribe to my channel and make sure your notification bell is turned on, because YouTube is not letting everybody know about when I upload a new video. And that video that you miss may be the one that is going to help you. If you clicked on this video, you may be struggling with the law of attraction. I've manifested all kinds of stuff that I wanted, stuff that I did not want. That's how it works. You may not get exactly what you want, or you may manifest the exact opposite of what you wanted. It happens, it does. But let's get into basically the subject of this video, the title of this video. Your manifestation will come after you detach. Your manifestation will come when you detach on how it will come, how important it is to you, and how much you think about it. Now, the first thing I said was your manifestation will come when you detach on how it will happen. A lot of us, we get stuck on the I want this thing, but I'm not even sure how it's going to get to me. I've had things manifest in my life in a totally different way than what I imagined. And once we are stuck on the how, we are eliminating any other possibility that the universe has to offer in order to bring it to us. I'm just going to give an example with money. A lot of us want to win the lottery. With winning the lottery, we want to win because we pretty much want a secure lifestyle, or we want to use it to travel or pay off bills. What if I told you the universe had another avenue for you, but you were focused on how you were getting the money, and the money is through the lottery? What if it was meant for somebody else to win the lottery and give you some money? What if it was meant for you to gain an inheritance from somebody? What if your money was supposed to come from donation from a random person? What if your money was supposed to come from you starting a business? You get what I'm saying? By focusing on just the lottery, we're missing out on different avenues. Now, winning the lottery is fun. I love winning money. It is, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to win the lottery. I'm just saying, be more open-minded to how things may come, because it may come in a way you're like, ooh, I didn't even see that coming. A lot of my testimonials that people write into me is like somebody gave them some money. I've had somebody's brother give them money for the down payment on the house they wanted. They didn't see that coming, but since the brother sold his business, he gave his sister some money because he knew she was trying to get that down payment on that house. In so many different ways, but once we detach on the how, focus on the amount. If you want $2 million, there's nothing wrong with wanting $2 million. Nothing. But be more open to how. With the law of attraction, the recipe to set your intention, all you have to do is say, I would like this amount of money by this time. And I know for a fact this worked because it worked the first time I tried it. That actually came from the book The Secret. This is back when I first started like reading it and stuff like that. Detach from the how. The next thing that I said was detach on how important it is to you. And things that we want to manifest, sometimes we put that on a pedestal. And when we do that, we're saying, hey, this is so far up there, I can't even reach it. Don't do that. With money, I had to really learn to reprogram my mind and reprogram what is a lot of money to me. Before, I would say making $200, $300 a day was a lot of money. That was my mindset before, but now it really isn't. And the fact that it constantly manifests into my life, I'm like, yo, this really isn't a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I took it down a notch. I'm like, what I'm asking for, it is reachable. I know it's reachable. And you may have a certain person on the pedestal. And when you do that, it's like, dang, it's like looking at them like a king or a queen. When in reality, they're the same as you. But since you have a mindset of, oh my gosh, it's so important, they're so high up, this is so difficult, no, you have to reprogram your mind and say, hey, that's light work. You almost have to become super confident. I'm not going to say arrogant, but you do have to become confident in your abilities to manifest. Start with manifesting the small stuff. And the last thing is how much you think about it. Oh, and I know that's hard, especially if you really want something. I know it is so hard to take up all your thoughts, to take up all your time. It does. But what I do when I find myself thinking about something that I really want to manifest, and I'm talking about really want to manifest, it's like I have a go-to thought, a go-to thing that I think about, a go-to thing that I switch. Instead of thinking about this, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna think about going to the park today, going to the beach, how much I love spending time with this person, or I'm gonna go, chill with somebody to get my mind off of it. Instead of thinking about it every day, focus on how grateful you are for the things that you do have in life already. That is a big thing you could switch to. Focus on the things that you are so grateful for right now. And like I said before, the universe will bring you more of what you want and more of what you like, more abundant things when it says that you are grateful for what you already got. I'm talking about gas up. If you're not familiar with the terms, when I say gas it up, like you just live the best life ever, and you just so grateful, you so blessed on everything, take it there and you will start to believe it. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at your life like, oh, I don't like this, or I don't like that, I can't stand that, I can't stand this, I can't stand that. The universe is like, you're not even gonna be grateful for what I got for you. Shoot, I'm grateful. But detaching simply means place it in the back of your mind, because one, you know for 100% fact that it's going to come to you, and two, you are going to be okay regardless of if you have it or not. I'm telling you, once you learn to live without whatever it is that you're asking for, you will be just fine. Or if I could tell you anything, focus on trying to make yourself as happy as possible as much as you can. I'm gonna give an example. I like giving examples in my videos because one, that's how I learn better. So this isn't my best friend, but it was a person that meant a lot to me. But this person I've known for so long, I mean like 15 years. Due to life, I'm gonna say life, because I think the situation is over both our heads, really. They felt like the blame was on me. It's a lot. I wish I could go into further detail, but since they are not here to defend themselves, I'm not going to go into that much detail. And don't get me wrong, I am the person that if I did it, I did it. If I said it, I said it. But this situation really, it's over my head, and the blame was still put on me. But this person, I miss them a lot. And I was upset about how things ended. I was upset about basically what was being said to me. All of that. I knew for a fact I could manifest a message from this person, right? And it wasn't until I woke up one day and I was like, man, I feel good. I feel so good. I feel bomb. And I was like, you know what? I understand this person is allowed to feel the way they feeling or whatever, but I can't let that dictate me, how I'm feeling. That don't dictate my character, all of that, right? That day, I'm walking around, it's just a beautiful day outside. When I tell you, I love me a beautiful day. I do, when the sun just shining, it's not too hot, not too cold. I talk about the weather a lot in my videos, but I love it. I love good days. And I remember, I don't know, thoughts always come to me in the kitchen. And I said, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. I'm getting to the point where I'm good not talking to this person. I was me detaching. I wanted to say that night, or it was like maybe a night or two later. The details may switch up a little bit because I got a lot going on. But within a close, I mean at least a 48-hour period, I remember, like I said, my vibrations real high. Not focused on it, I'm good, right? But this was a situation where I was trying to manifest a conversation. I was laying in bed that night and I remember my anxiety just started to flare up bad. And I was like, what is wrong with me? Shoot. Like, I was fine all day. What is it, bruh? And I say within an hour or two, I received a message from that person. Mind you, this person's being rude to me. But I stopped hitting them up, but I received a message from that person. And it looked exactly like the message that I envisioned in my head. I'm going to have a link to my law of attraction routine video just so you could get the concept down of what I do to manifest. So I received it and I said, okay, now I know when you have soul ties with somebody, it is perfectly normal for you to feel whatever they're feeling. So when that message came through, I was like, oh, that's what I was feeling. I was feeling their emotions. They were nervous about hitting me up, and that's where the anxiety and that rough feeling was coming in at. And anytime I get that heavy feeling for no reason out of nowhere, I was like, they're thinking about me. That's nobody else's energy. Like, they want to talk to me, but do not know how. But anyway, that's my example. I detached from that situation, and then the message that I wanted came through. To sum things up, your manifestation will come when you detach. You detach from how it will happen. You detach from how important it is to you. And you detach from how much you think about it. I am Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal. And my full law of attraction blueprint is in my description box. Any link that you may need of mine is going to be in my description box. Make sure you hit the like button if any of my information was valuable to you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And all the support, all the likes, shares, comments, I appreciate it so much. If you could share this video on any of your social media, I would love you for that, for life, on me. But I need to stop.